Hi guys, have you been wondering why your gbegiri does not taste like the one you eat from the buka? Please stay tuned because this is going to blow your mind. It's a lot more stressful, but you will have the divine taste of gbegiri. So as usual, gbegiri starts with the beans. It's been peeled, washed. Don't mind those brown ones, they're going off. I boil with onions, scotch bonnet pepper, locust beans, and I put in some bicarbonate of soda, baking soda instead of alum, instead of potash. Some people use potash, but I don't like potash, so I use that. So it's aiding the softening process. Sometimes I would use pressure cooker, but this day I didn't want that noise from the pressure cooker, so I just used the pot. So at this point the beans was boiled, it was soft enough, and I poured it into a colander. This coriander has very tiny holes, like the one you would use for your pap. So I would use already set aside boiling water. So that's what I keep pouring in. When I do it for a while like this, I pour the water, then I pour the extract into a pot. It settles like pap, so I use the water on top, I put it back, so I keep using the same liquid to make it. This way, some people will be like, hey, we eat beans and we eat moi with all this. Why are you throwing this out? This is gbegiri, this is not amala, or this is not beans, and this is not moi. It's supposed to taste clean. I don't know, sometimes when I'm lazy I do the blending method too, but this is way nicer. This tastes like local gbegiri, like the one you eat in your buka. So that's me pouring the water I poured. Can you see how it settled? Now I'm mixing it. Can you see? That's it. And on this day I made a very large batch because I like to put in the freezer. I think this is about 4 cups of beans, so that's why I took so long. But we're doing it in small batches, then that's fine. So I put palm oil, I put my salt, my Maggi, and I put crayfish inside just for that local taste. Some people would use those Maggi's that is crayfish or local pot or whatever. You can use that if you want, but I just use my regular Maggi star. That's my Maggi star. I use my regular Maggi star and no, then some crayfish. That's all I used, and then you leave it to boil. Let it boil away, and please make sure you put it in a big pot. Can you see that pot is big? Because it will always boil over. It will always boil over because you can't really stay near it. If you have time you can keep checking, but it will always boil over. So you leave it to just do the work, let it boil. It didn't take long because I didn't put too much water. Like this is 4 cups of milk, so imagine. So this is it already cooked. I had to change the pot because that pot already looked very dirty because it boiled over. So this is the finished product. Clean, yummy gbegiri, as in clean taste. So we had it with semo. It really goes well with semo, tuwo rice, hamala, and ewedu. Gbegiri is just a very yummy soup. So this is me dishing our food. Had it with some peppers.